Run it back.
Hi, how are you? Are you fine? I hope you are fine. I'm teacher Kabada from Family English Language Center. Today I'm going to present lesson 22, which is have to. Before that, let me just revise the previous lesson. Have and have get, has and has get, which shows about possession, relationships, and illness. We have two friends, and she has two friends. And I have got stomach ache, and I have stomach ache. She has a few problems, and she has got a few problems. And this example shows about the use of have and have get. And question, do you have any question? Have you got any question? Have you any question? And does she have any question? And has she got any question? Did you have any question for past? Does she have any question for past third person singular? So this lesson was about the previous. Today's lesson is about have to. So when do we use the word, the phrase have to? This is an verb Vietnamese. One is which is impersonal and it shows necessity or obligation. የባለፈው ሌሰናችን have and have goes ነበር። የተወሰኑ ምሳሌዎች ለማስቀመጥ ሞክሬያለሁ። የዛሬው የትምህርት ይዘታችን have to ነው። have to መቼ እንጠቀማለን ነው። impersonal ነው have to ስንል። impersonal ስንል which basically based on rules and regulations. It's not someone's opinion. It was የራስን ኦፒኒየን የምንገልጽበት ነገር አይደለም። ህግና ህግ ነው ወይም መመሪያና ደንብን መሰረት አድርገን የምንገልጽበት verb ነው have to ስንል። have to impersonal ነው ስንል ከሰዎች ኦፒኒየን ውጭ ሆነ ነገር መግለጽ ያስፈልገን have to እንጠቀማለን። if it is personal we should use must. personal ከሆነ must እንጠቀማለን። impersonal ከሆነ ደግሞ have to እንጠቀማለን። so this is and the other one necessity ይገልጻል ወይም obligation ይገልጻል have to. So I'll give you some examples how it shows about impersonal and it shows about necessity or obligation. Yeah. You can't turn right, you have to turn left. Can't turn right because there's a traffic light here. The traffic light because of the traffic rules. So I have to turn left. Not I must turn left. How do you turn in? You can turn right. ለምንድን ነው ወደ ግራ ማልታጠፈው? ምክንያቱም የትራፊክ መብራት እዚህ ጋር ስላለ የትራፊክ መብራቱ ፍሬንች ማለት መብራት ሲያበራ ወደዚህ አትታጠፍ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ይሄ የትራፊክ ህግ ነው። ለዚህ ነው ኢምፐርሰናል ያልነው። እንደዛ አይነት ሩልስ ኤንድ ሬጉሌሽንስ ካሉ ሀፍቱን መጠቀሙ የተሻለ ነው። ሀፍቱን መጠቀሙ የተሻለ ነው ወይም ሀፍቱ አንዱ አገልግሎቱ ነው። ስለዚህ ወዴት መታጠፍ አለብኝ? you have to turn left ነው። ወደ ግራ መታጠፍ አስፈላጊ ነው። it is necessary to turn left. so በዚህ ኮንቴክስት ላይ you must turn left ምንል impossible እንደውም it is safer to use if you are in confusion to use have to and must. have to እና must አጠቃቀሙ ማንረዳው ከሆነ አለመጠቀም ነው የሚሻለው። ሴፍ መሆን ነው አለመጠቀም ወይም ሌላ አማራጮች መፈለግ ነው። ካልሆነ ምን ሰጠው ትርጉም ይለያል ነው የሚሰጠው ትርጉም different meaning ሊሆን ይችላል። so this is my sight has problems, I have to wear eyeglasses. problems of looking something, problems of reading, so I have to wear my eyeglass for reading. not must wear it mean not must wear. this is must have to it mean have to በዚህ ኮንቴክስት ተጠቀማለሁ። look here ለምሳሌ በስን he has the teacher holds English reference books. look here the teacher holds English reference books. he must come to the classroom. this is personal. በዚህ ኮንቴክስት ላይ ሀፍቱን አልጠቀም ፐርሰናል ነው። የመምህራችን የእንግሊዘኛ መጽሐፍ ይዞ እየመጣ ነው። ስለዚህ ወደ ክፍል እየመጣ ነው። አሁን እዚህ ጋር የምጠቀመው ማለት ነው መስት ነው ሀፍቱን አልጠቀምም። ይሄኛው ፐርሰናል ነው ያኛው ኢምፐርሰናል ነው። ሩልን ነው ገቨርን የሚያደርገን። ይሄ ፐርሰናል ኦፒኒያችን ነው ፊሊንጋችን ነው ፋክትን ነው የሚገልጽልን የት ሚን so the past form of have to is had to ከቅድሙ የሚለየው ማለት ነው። have and have got ይለያል። have to ከቅድሞቹ ይለያል። have to yesterday I was sick I had to go to clinic I was sick I'm talking about the past ታም የነበር ትናንት ስለዚህ ወደ ሄጃለሁ ክሊኒክ ሄጄ ነበር had to not have to go to አለም I went to the clinic possible ነው ግን had to which is the right way the right expression to complete for this sentence ትክክለኛውና ይሄን አረፍተ ነገር የምናሟላበት had to I haven't had to go to the doctor for ages haven't had which is perfect ማለት ነው haven't had to go no perfect አይደለም which is past tense ነው haven't had የምናወራው አሁን ስለማን ነው had to ነው የምናወራው ስለዚህ I haven't had to go to the doctor for ages yes question he didn't have to go to work yesterday didn't have to go to I didn't have to go to she didn't have to go to we didn't have to go to and it didn't have to go to and he didn't have to go to past formaቸው ሁሉም ፕሮናውኖች didn't have to ይጠቀማሉ hadn't አንጠቀም which means hadn't አይደለም he hadn't go to the clinic or she hadn't go to the clinic no ስለዚህ question ፎርሙና ኔጌቲቭ ፎርሙ have to አሁን የምናየው ነው didn't have to ኔጌቲቭ did plus have to for question ደግሞ አለው yes didn't for negative and did plus have to plus subject plus a question mark for question yes he didn't have to go to work yesterday ትናንት ስራ አልሄደም ነበር or it was not necessary to go to work yesterday ትናንት ወደ ስራ መሄዱ አስፈላጊ አልነበረም didn't have to go to mean she didn't have to go to we didn't have to go to yes possible did they have to go to work on last time did they have did plus have to for question or why did you have to leave early ደብሊውኤስ ኩዌስችኖችን ተጠቅሜ ጥያቄ መጠየቅ የሚያስፈልገኝ ከሆነ ልክ አሁን ማን እንጠቀማለሁ did have እንጠቀማለሁ ምናልባት 30% ስፒከሮች did she has to we cannot say please ምክንያቱም main question ወርዳችን did ነው ስለዚህ haveን ወደ has አንቀይረውም depend የምንሆነው ወይም የምንወሰነው ጥያቄ መጠየቂያ ቃሉ ብቻ ላይ ነው did ነው የምንጠቀመው ስለዚህ next ያለው auxiliary verb ላይ haveን ነው የምንጠቀመው hasን አንጠቀምም አንዳንዶች ምንድነው የምንለው she 30% ስለሆነች hasን እንጠቀማለን no እሱ ላይ አይደለም ዋና ፎከሳችን speak ነው question ወርዳችን did ነው እሱ ላይ ነው ስለዚህ did she have not did she has did he have not did he has አንጠቀም did it have not did it has አንጠቀም so all pronouns commonly use did plus the question word first person second person and third person singular and plural speakers plus have to plus another element and question mark is possible when we are talking about have to and the past form of have to that is and the other one question for have to which is present አሁን ቀደም የፓስት ፎርም ነበር ያየነው አሁን የምናየው ደግሞ ምን ነው present form ምንድነው ፎርም የሚሆነው ያ what do I have to do to get a new job what do I have to I'm talking about have to what do the question word do does present ላይ ስናወራ ሁሉ ጊዜ consider የምናደርገው we always think about do and does do for plural and does for singular so have to ስናወራ for question እነዚህ እናመጣቸዋለን what do I have to do what do we have to do what do they have to do and what do you have to do what does he have to do what does he has to do he have to do and what does he or it have to do not what does he has what does she has not what does it has አንጠቀምም ስለዚህ question ወርዳችን ይሄ look here what do I have to do to get a new job yes what I have to do wrong question ነው ምክንያቱም እዚህ ጋር የምናየው ነገር WH question ፕላስ ስፒከር አይ ፕላስ ሀፍቱ ኩዌስችን ፎርም አይደለም። ስለዚህ እንዲህ አይነት የጥያቄ አጠያየቅ ስልት የለንም። እንደዚህ መጠየቅ አንችልም። ይሄ ማለት what I have to do means an indirect statement ነው። ይሄኛው indirect statement ነው እንጂ ኩዌስችን ሊሆን አይችልም ነው። ስለዚህ አንጠቀም። so it is safer to use do they have to go to bed early WH question ትተን yes ነው ኩዌስችን ማዘጋጀት ወይ መጠየቅ ስንፈልግም አሁን do have to እንጠቀማለን። what do they look here ይሄን ስታጠፉት እኮ ይሄን አጥፉት ዋናቱ do I have to do they have to do you have to do we have to do WH question ስናጠፋቸው yes ነው ኩዌስችን እናገኛለን ማለት ነው። yes ነው ኩዌስችን ምንም ስትራክቸር አይቀኝም። WH question መጨመር፣ ማንሳት፣ መቀነስ፣ ጥያቄ መጠየቅ እንደምንፈልገው ማለት ነው። Second example, what does she have to do to get a job? Promotion. What does she have? ቅድም ብየዋለሁ and what does she have to? No, what does she has to? No, because the problem here is, as I told you orally, has to is not connected with the speaker she, because this speaker has the right question word, does of course right, so it depends on the question word, not on the auxiliary has to it mean. So if you want to just make ፖዚቲቭ ስቴትመንት ሻሱ አክሰፕተብል ነው። ፖዚቲቭ የሆነ አረፍተ ነገር መጠቀም ስንፈልግ ሀሱ መጠቀም እንችላለን። ኩዌስችን ላይ ግን እንደዚህ መጠቀም አንችልም ነው። ኔጌቲቭ ፎርም ኦፍ ሃቭ ቱ ቲም ዳዝንት ሃቭ ቱ ጎ ቱ ወርክ ኦን ሳተርዴይ ኦን ሰንዴይስ ልክ ነው። ቲም ሃዝንት ቱ አንጠቀምም። as I told you before they don't have to do anything on today. Yes, right. And the other they haven't to, which is wrong, so we cannot make this example is they haven't to ብለን መስራት አንችልም። and the other future form of have to አለው። ይሄም ፕሬዘንት አለው፣ ፓስት አለው and future form አለው። እሱን ነው በደንብ ማየት የሚገባን። and ከለየን በኋላ አረፍተ ነገር በደንብ መስራት እንችላለን፣ ኮሚኒኬት ማድረግ እንችላለን፣ መጻፍ እንችላለን። it means will have to or going have to, will have to and going have to ልክ ነው። will have to for future and going have to is also possible. My computer doesn't work, so I will have to buy a new one or I'm going to have a new one. አያችሁ ኮምፒውተር ያስራም፣ ስለዚህ እገዛለሁ ነው። አዲስ ኮምፒውተር እገዛለሁ ነው። so I have to anyone or I'm going to have means possession ነው የሚገልጸው። I'm going to have anyone, I'm going to buy anyone, so I will have to buy anyone or I have to buy anyone. I had to buy anyone. past መግለጽ ያስፈልገኝ I have to buy present መግለጽ ያስፈልገኝ future መግለጽ ያስፈልገኝ I will have to buy or I am going to have to buy future መግለጽ ያስፈልገኝ. so in both three cases present, past and future. in future we'll have to and I'm going to have is the right way. sometimes you can just use may have to or may have to for future መጠቀም እንችላለን, but it shows possibility ነው እዚህ ጋር የሚያሳየን possible if it is possible ነው የሚያሳየን። here Nazrawit might have to work early on Monday. it is possible she will go to work early on Monday. የሚቻል ከሆነ ጠዋት ላይ ሰኞ ላይ በጠዋት ልትሄድ ትችላለች ነው። so we have to might have to work possible ነው። or Nazrawit may have to work early on Monday. so this is also possible. ስለዚህ possibility ልክ እንደዚህ መግለጽ ያስፈልገን may have to or might have to is possible, will have to possible, and I'm going to have to for future it's possible. This also indicates about future that may happen or may not happen. Totally have to it shows for which is called necessity verb and which is important in making positive and question and negative for present and past and future tenses. This is for today's lesson.